Hi, welcome to your mentor YouTube channel. So to get the government as well as the private sector job notifications, please subscribe the channel and then tap the bell icon and share, like and comment my videos. And in this video, we are going to see the national education policy implementation. So whatever the point or else whatever the topic we are going to discuss here, so it will be the one more big headache to the UGC NET qualified candidates and who are looking for the PhD admissions. And there is one small alert or else warning to the only post-graduation candidates without having any type of UGC NET or the CSIR NET qualifications. So watch this video until the end to get the complete details regarding the point whatever we are going to discuss here. Before going into the main content of this video, myself I am Ashwani Kumar, the educator of electronic science and the general paper 1. So the candidates who are preparing for the UGC NET exam in the next cycle, here the new batch course is going to start from October 27th onwards. So it is a paper 1 and electronic science course, guys. The interested candidates may take the subscription plan. So here you may check down. So whatever the subscription plan you want to take, you may use my referral code, that is ASWINIK, to get 10% discount. Coming to the present content of the video. So actually the UGC NET qualified candidates are looking for the two different types of things. One is for the assistant professor in the universities or the affiliated colleges, and second one is for the PhD admissions, right? So whatever the current scenario is there, if the UGC NET qualified candidates are applying for the assistant professor jobs in the universities, then the PhD candidates will come into the competition. Why? Because as per the UGC regulations 2018, the modified one, for the position of the assistant professor, the qualifications required are post-graduation with 55% of marks in the particular discipline, and the UGC NET qualification must be there. I mean, SLET or SET or CSIR NET, something must be there. Okay. And the candidates who are having the PhD qualification as per the 2009 and 2016 regulations, those candidates are exempted from the NET qualification. Got it? So in any one university, if the assistant professor vacancies are announced, so to that vacancies, UGC NET qualified candidates can able to apply, and the PhD qualified candidates also can able to apply. But while coming to the shortlisting criteria as per the UGC regulations, here you may check down, the PhD candidates will get the 30 marks, and the NET with JRF or else the NET qualified, mean only lecturership qualified candidates will get the 5 and JRF means 7. Okay, so that means here 23 marks difference is there with respect to the JRF candidates, and 25 marks difference is there with respect to the lecturership or also assistant professor only qualified candidates. Got it? So whenever the two candidates, that means the PhD as well as the UGC NET, both these two candidates are applied, then it will be a major drawback to the NET qualified candidates with respect to this huge difference between the PhD qualified and the NET qualified candidates. So it is already one headache to the candidates, I mean UGC NET qualified candidates, while applying for the assistant professor. And now, I mean, the second opportunities for the UGC NET qualified candidates is applying for the PhD admissions in the very good universities. Got it? So now, here I am going to show you one notice, guys. Of course, this article published in the Still Outlook website. Okay, that is implementation of the National Education Policy 2020 with respect to this CUCET. Okay, that is Central Universities Common Entrance Test for the UG and the PG admissions. Okay, with this exam, what is the problem to the UGC NET qualified candidates? There is a problem. Okay, first let's go into the details regarding this one. So in a major development, the UGC, the regulator for higher education, has asked the central universities to prepare for the CUCET for admissions to the various undergraduate and the postgraduate programs from the year 2022 to 23. Okay, and this CUCET examination is going to be conducted by the National Testing Agency only. Okay, the UGC already informed the score of the National Eligibility Test or the UGC NET score shall be used for the admission to the PhD program in central universities wherever feasible. That means UGC suggested that UGC NET score also admissible or else allowable for the PhD admission wherever it is feasible. Okay, and CUCET, which is envisaged into the National Education Policy, was scheduled to start in 2021 to 22, but due to the pandemic situation, it was not done. And 2022 to 23 session, it will definitely done. Okay. So in the letter 26 November 2021, the UGC to the Vice Chancellors of all 45 central universities, the CUCET exam will be conducted in the 13 languages in which NT already conducting the JEE and NEET examinations. Got it? So, and the letter was already sent to the 45 central universities. Okay. So now what is the problem? The problem is that the UGC qualified candidates already facing the problem while applying for the assistant professor jobs. Why? Because due to this score differences. Okay. And one more problem is that, okay, fine, UGC qualified candidates are having the most of the chances to get the PhD admissions in the good universities, and the JRF qualified candidates will be having the very most possibilities or the chances are there to get selected for the PhD admission in the good universities. But if the CUCET examination starts conducting, then the candidates who qualified the CUCET also come in competition for the PhD admissions. Got it? So now it will be a very big headache to the UGC qualified candidates to apply for the PhD admissions also, and there also these candidates, the UGC qualified candidates, are going to face the one more competition, just like here how the PhD qualified candidates are coming in competition here. In the same way, here the CUCET qualified candidates will comes in competition when the UGC qualified candidates are applying for the central universities. So it is a headache. Okay. And due to this one, there might be a chances of the UGC qualified candidates or else the UGC aspirants may also apply for the CUCET examination. There are the chances are there. So then it will be the headache only. Fine. Anyhow, so either good or bad. So anyhow, the National Testing Agency is going to start this UCET examination soon, guys, and we can expect the notification also soon for this one. But only the one major difference is that CUCET qualified candidates will not get the stipend, but UGC JRF qualified candidates will get the stipend from the University Grants Commissions. That is only the difference. Okay. Anyhow, it is what exactly I want to tell you guys. So I hope you understood the content of this video. And one small alert I kept in the thumbnail, that is only PG candidates be alert. What is that alert is that? So nowadays almost all the universities, that means National Institute of Importance colleges, just like the NITs, IITs, IISc, IIITs, okay, all these colleges, 99% they are allowing the UGC NET qualified candidates or the CSIR NET qualified candidates or the GATE qualified candidates. Okay, and nowadays it is implementing by the central universities also. Okay, so now gradually the central universities also allowing the UGC NET or the CSIR NET qualified candidates only, and now the CUCET is also coming into the scene. Okay, so only PG qualified candidates without having any type of NET, UGC NET or the CSIR NET or the GATE. So those candidates may face huge difficulty in future to get the PhD admission in such a very good universities. So whoever the only PG qualification is there, please try to improve your qualification by clearing the national eligibility test examinations. Got it? So it is one small thing I want to suggest to the only PG qualified candidates. Okay, of course, even though only PG qualified candidates are getting the chances to get the PhD admissions in the private universities or the deemed to be universities or some affiliated colleges, but I think it is not suggestible to do your PhD in such type of colleges. So always try to choose the better universities and better colleges to do the very good research work with wonderful facilities and the resources. Got it? So if you are having any queries regarding this video, then please put your queries in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. So please share this video to your friends or colleagues. Okay, and the candidates who are preparing for the UGC NET examination from Unacademy side, here one announcement follows. So if you are interested, you may continue this video. Otherwise, you may stop this video by here itself. Thank you.
Yeah, hi guys, welcome to my channel. So myself, I am Ashwani Kumar, Unacademy educator of electronic science as well as the general paper 1, that is teaching and research aptitude. So myself, I cleared the UGC NET as well as the GATE for the 2 times in electronics and communication subject. And in this video, I want to bring you one new batch course for the candidates who are preparing for the next NTA UGC NET exam cycle. So next cycle means as of right now in the month of November and December, NTA UGC NET is conducting the exam for the December 2020 as well as the June 2021 merge cycle. Fine. And the next cycle is the December 2021. So Unacademy started the new batch course, guys, for the paper 1 as well as the paper 2. And the highlights of this course are online live classes you will get, and even though if you miss the live class due to your busy schedule, you can watch the recorded videos also, and you can download the class PDFs also, which will be very much helpful for your preparation purpose, or else to write the short notes purpose, or else the revision purpose. And the test series are also you can avail from this new batch course. And while coming to the official website of the Unacademy, so all of you know that Unacademy is India's largest learning platform. So it is not only providing the paid courses, guys, it is providing the free online classes also. And you will get the free online classes on the two platforms. One is on Unacademy YouTube channel and one is on Unacademy app itself in the name of special classes. So here, what I mean, NTA is conducting the UGC NET examination for a total 81 subjects, right? So out of the 81 subjects, Unacademy is providing the online courses, or else what you call paid courses. Okay, that is nothing but complete coaching for the subjects, okay, that you may explore what are the different subjects Unacademy is providing this UGC NET examination purpose. And coming to the list of the subjects, so general paper 1 teaching is common, that means teaching aptitude, that is paper 1 is common, that you will get in English language as well as the Hindi language. And coming to the remaining paper 2 subjects are commerce, management, computer science and application, political science, history, economics, sociology, labor welfare, and English and education, and geography, law, Hindi, psychology, public administration, electronic science, home science, environmental sciences, philosophy, mass communication and journalism, tourism, administration, management, Sanskrit, Punjabi, okay, and anthropology. So these are the different subjects that Unacademy is providing, guys. And while coming to the myself, as I told that I'm providing the subject that is electronic science. So it is my profile. So for both paper 1 as well as the electronic science, I'm the Unacademy educator.